Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And a major shout out to my man Aaron on this video. Got your comment, bro, and you want me to respond back on this. You say you about through dating. And every woman you run into is about the same thing. They want to keep being in the streets. They want to be hoes. Well, let me tell you like this. What are your qualifications? And you say you are a Christian man. There's your problem right there. I find out more and more Christian men are running after hoes. I was listening to that T-Mod on his video. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I do believe in my heart that everybody can change. And no, I'm not judging nobody by this video. You know, I like to say it like this in this video. Men, stop going after hoes. And women, stop going after thug niggas. Because if that's all you want, men and women, then you in bad shape. And your children in bad shape. That's why so many unbalanced children right now. But not to get off subject about that. What are your qualifications? See, you can't be no Christian man and then you always going in the club looking for the woman. That's always, you know, she's fine. Okay, she got a nice body. You know, everything look good about her. But what she got behind that? Where's she at with God? How's her relationship with God? How's her relationship with her children? How's her relationship with her mama? Do she even go to church? See, the thing is, we getting too caught up on the outside appearance. A woman can be fine all day. Same way women, this video go for you too. Stop going after the thug niggas. And nothing against my thug brothers. But my point is, you getting what you going after. We all know the outcome on dating a thug nigga. He gonna either be locked up or dead. And you're gonna be stuck with your children. Trying to raise them by themselves, and they're going to be out of control. Then you're going to be holding the next nigga accountable because he going to be trying to be with you, and then you're going to be holding him accountable for what the last dude did. That's, you know, I just got to keep it real like that. What are your qualifications in a man, and what are your qualifications in a woman? See, me, that's why I said in this video a long time ago, JT don't settle. You're too busy going after hoes. Not saying you did this, brother, but this is what a lot of people do. They going after the hoes and calling themselves trying to change a hoe. First of all, you can't change nobody. And women, no disrespect towards you. I'm just got to be real in this video because there are some women that they don't care. And you keep trying to hook up with somebody that ain't even on your level. No, you're not thinking you all that high in yourself, but you should have a level that you say, okay, I'm finna make up my mind that I'm not going after no anybody. I was with her and then she left me because she got tired of me going to church. I was trying to save myself, you know, from having sex because I'm tired of sinning. I don't want to shack up, so JT, she left me. Well, you know what? She need to leave you. And you just look at it like this, you just got blessed. Because if you would have stayed with that mess, you would have been in a whole lot of more trouble than you in now, bro. I'm just being real with you. I done did the shacking up game. Don't work for me, so I ain't never done it ever again in my life. Didn't number per hell go down in my life when I started shacking up. Because we was on different pages. You want to go this way and I'm going this way. When I talk about God, you don't want to hear it. See, the problem is you trying to change and the person ain't. That's why I did that video on a virtuous woman. But it's hard to find a virtuous woman. A lot of these women got a lot of ignorant stuff coming out of their mouth when they talk. Just like the men. We all got these bad mouths and we want to say this and say that. Ain't nothing godly about neither one of us half of the time. And we want to sit up here and get mad because we can't change somebody. Man, that is a blessing. I'm going to tell you like I tell anybody else. Man, you pray to God. And let God send you your wife because you will miss it by going after somebody else, by putting yourself in there. The problem is we don't have no patience. And we don't have no faith. We don't want to wait on God. So what do? We go behind God back. Oh, she fine. Man, I see a lot of fine women. Man, being a minister of music, in the music business, being a producer, you see fine women 24/7. But a lot of them just fine, and that's all it is. I like to say it like this. They fine, but they don't have no mind. But not all of them. And I always say it like this. Yeah, you can go to church and find a woman. But at the same time, you got a lot of crooked women on the inside of the church. Now it's all about this, what can you do for me? It ain't about being equal no more. It's about what can you do for me. Like I said in my video, every time I run into a woman, they say, well, I'm just looking for a nigga to take care of me and my kids. And they don't even be working. Half the time they ain't working and they on Section A and they looking for somebody to just take care of them and their kids. To me, that's just, that ain't enough, man. That's too low for me, man. And I'm not talking bad about nobody in particular. I'm just making a real statement. This is what I run into. I'm looking for one of these niggas to take care of me and my kids. You got 4 or 5 kids, and you trying to get a man that ain't got no kids like myself. That's why I quit dating women like that. Then you want me to just give myself all the way to you, and you ain't bringing nothing to the table but hell. First of all, your kids ain't in order. I heard you say you had a problem with the kids. Brother, that's my life story. Because nowadays it's impossible to find a woman without no kids. I'm not saying they ain't out there, but it's hard, man. Chances of that is very slim. I tell women like this, chances you finding a good man is the same chances of us finding a good woman. Because we know what a lot of the men doing right now. You got men on men. So chances is getting slimmer and slimmer, and this world is in bad shape. I didn't say God was in bad shape. I said this world was in bad shape. So what are your qualifications? Yeah. If you're going after a hoe, you're going to get hoish ways. Women, if you're going after the thug nigga with the gangster mentality, I said this before. Man born of a woman is born of a few days. Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. See, I look at scriptures, man. I look at scriptures and I tie it in with my life. That's what works for me because I study and live the Bible. And then I find out the way I live toward the Bible, man, I have more and more peace in my life. I have more and more joy. I am more and more closer with God because you can easily get that woman in your life and that woman will take you away from God. I did a video on dating a sinner before. You can't be dating no sinner, then you trying to live Christ-like. It ain't going to happen. It's impossible. The Bible says a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and God shows favor. Then he said you come back and say you love your wife as Christ loved the church, but ain't hardly no more love nowadays. He didn't say a man findeth a hoe findeth a good thing. He said a man that findeth a wife has findeth a good thing. The problem is a lot of people going after hoes. Oh man, JT, I'm going to the club to find my women. And then I hear people quote unquote say this, I'm going to go start getting me some of them church hoes. It's sad, y'all. I am a living witness. And I'm not talking about nobody church. I could name names all day, but I can go into churches right now and can tell you who the hoes in the choir stand, who the hoes on the praise team, who the hoes on the music staff. I sure can. I sure can. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Because a lot of people just hide behind Christianity. So the chances of finding a good woman and a good man is very hard nowadays. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's hard. I'm saying it's just like when Jesus said it'll be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to make it into heaven. That's the same thing I'm saying when it's going to be hard for a man to find a good woman nowadays. Hard for a woman to find a good man. Not saying it's impossible. So, man, the question is, what are you going after? And are you letting God lead you? Or are you waiting on God? Stop going after the hoes, man. You should know a tree by its fruit. That's why I love when women dress the way women supposed to dress. You keep on going out here with these little old short skirts on, then you wonder why men instead of calling you a bitch and they calling you a hoe. Look at what you got on and look at how you represent yourself. Same with the men. You're walking around all day with your pants all the way on the ground. Everybody can see all your business and what's coming out your mouth is fire. Man, you getting what you deserve. Real talk, you getting what you deserve. See me, I'm past all that, man. That's BS to me. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I need God in my life, and I got God in my life. I'm just saying this because I'm telling you, brother, when you get saved, sanctified, you be set apart. God will take you from them certain people and God will bless you with who you need to be with. The thing is, you got to have patience. Remember, it took Joseph 20 years to get what God promised him. I always look at that, man. Look at Joseph, man. When you wait on God, it's a beautiful thing. Because one thing about God, he ain't going to send you no mess. You pray for a godly woman, but make sure you're a godly man. I hear people all day long talking about how, you know, they got Christ in them and I find out they are stuck on religion. They don't have no relationship with God. Because if you are close with God, you ain't gonna keep going out there getting to know anybody. God won't allow you to do that. You allow yourself to do that. That's why he tells us how to present ourselves holy and acceptable. Keep our body holy and acceptable. We ain't even acceptable nowadays. Yeah, I said it. We ain't acceptable. I'm just hitting on some stuff, man, because I'm trying to help somebody. Stop going out the holes, man. And women, stop going out the thug niggas. Half the time they ain't gonna do nothing but put their hand on you and hug you out. Yeah. Then you wonder why your children growing up with these old ignorant ways. I told you in the other video, I see more and more women putting thug niggas before their own children. Letting them in the house, moving them in, and then wonder why their children walking around the house cussing. Then when a good man come along, they ain't ready for it. They don't know how to deal with it. No, I'm speaking real, man. So I tell them in a minute, hey, I ain't got to be a part of this. But what's so sad is a lot of people can put on the front at the beginning. You notice a lot of times people ain't who they are. You start dating them, then you find out how they really are, and you be praying to bail the hell on out of there because you be saying, man, she wasn't like this at first, or he wasn't like this at first. See, when you get you a godly person, and I'm not saying holy and thou, religious, I'm saying get you a spiritual man, get you a spiritual woman, get you somebody to go to church with you, get you somebody that's going to pray with you instead of just laying with you. You see what I'm saying? Get you somebody that will serve God. Y'all can serve together and get some prayer going on in your house. Because that's the only way it's going to work. And only God that can take two imperfect people, bring them together. And only God can take two imperfect people and keep them together. Brother, I hope this can help you, man. Stop going out the holes. Not saying that you did it, but somebody else listening, they do it. Stop going out the holes and go out of a godly woman. I know they out there somewhere, man. They out there. I wouldn't say they ain't. Because there are good women and good men left. God will send it your way, brother, because God didn't put us here to be here by ourselves. Love you, man, and take care and remain blessed. I'm out. JT, the realest of the real, under God.